Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Hazard, and this is Gullit. He's rising, and it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Maldini threads one in. Caught offside that time. Now it's Luis Suarez looking to play him in. Schneider has the space to ski. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hazard. Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. Kvara, chance for a shot! Crosses it in here. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Argentina restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lahm. Mateus. He's in a great position here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement, and he decides to cross it. That is a brilliant interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it out wide. Mateus, and here's Azar. Lahm finding himself in space. Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Oh, super ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Aims beyond the defence. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There they go, hunting again.
Schneider.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's running through. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. Desai. Can he get it through? Azar. Ibrahimovic. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mateus with the short one. Thuram. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Hazard. Is there any support? He might not. And the shot! Hazard! The man's a genius! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United with the lead. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Nice physical challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
In towards the back stick. That's a little off target. Schneider. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stam. That has not gone well. And Hullet! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Argentina drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Stam is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. Could move up a gear here.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Sneijder, and he's managed to get free. Maldini in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic. And Mateus. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 22, número 17, número 25.
Well read, nice interception.
Entran número 7, número 19.
Sneijder! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its
Gol de
head.
Argentina.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw.
Gol del Manchester
And the
United.
lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Desailly spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Ronaldinho.
Well, that has caused...
And a shot! And how did he not put that away?
Messi fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Número 19, número 10, número 41, número 11. Entran.
And now they can clear their lines.
Messi, número 21, número 8, número 20.
Thuram. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now there's a fine ball. And he's in on goal. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Just 5 minutes left. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gives it back. And it's Lam. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as much time as there will be. Argentina illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks...
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
So
de hoy.
bring it on. Hype,
Argentina
expectation,
contra
emotion.
Inter.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just...
Shot at goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Número 11.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, no joy this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Lampard. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Aubameyang. Lampard. Gerrard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Lampard. Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
Oh, how that cross...
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. In once more. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Rice. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Messi. And it's Aubameyang. Played for Lampard. Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good ball, good take. He has found a way through. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide, looks across and plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Almost half an hour in now. It's a throw-in. Schneider. Serginho cuts out the pass. Lampard. That's destined for the flank. And it's Messi. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini. Threads one in. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Elise. Argentina are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now this could be a chance. Desailly makes the interception. Maldini. Desailly. Maldini. Luis Suarez. And it's Gullit. Pass is just off target. Nicked it back promptly. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aims beyond the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So off we go again. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Messi. And here's Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aubameyang. Now it's Messi. He's found space here. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Aubameyang, shot, surely! That's going up front in a hurry. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No way through there. And he's quick to return it, over to the right flank. And this is Gerrard. He's having a shot! Gullit dominates aerially so often. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
número 13. Lo reemplazará número 25.
So we have movement on both benches. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Gerrard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho. And it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's Olise. That is lovely. Olise! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Cruyff. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Gerrard. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. 5 minutes left on the clock. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're quick to get it back. Olise. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Kvaratskhelia picking up the...
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. That looks a good ball through. Just a kick and a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saudi Arabia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has to go back here. Luis Suarez. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Diogo Costa gets it clear. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Aguero is flaring after that one. He's had it taken off him. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Schneider knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Osimhen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rijkaard.
Saudi Arabia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Belletti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Aguero. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schneider, good purposeful running. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Gol de Argentina.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Thuram. And he goes cross-field. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay there. Shot at goal! Schneider! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Gol de Argentina.
They are purring,
Convertido en el
truly
minuto 38.
purring.
Número 10.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across?
Goes for goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, queremos informarles que tenemos cámaras de circuito cerrado grabando para su seguridad.